So this is an unboxing for the Zelda Hyrule Warriors Game City Collector's Edition that came with a treasure box. Let's open it up and see what's inside. So a lot of small packages inside, as you can tell. First obviously is the game, and immediately it says here DLC because it comes with the extra costumes, variants for all the different characters. Well, some of them, right? We only know about Zelda and Link, and we also know that they're releasing one for Ganon. But if you look underneath, cool little Triforce logo there, we have more DLC cards. As you can see the numbers in the back, but it's for the all the Zelda variants and also for Ganon. And then we also have a code for, I believe, Game City to register, I'm assuming. I don't know. I can't read it yet, but I'll get back to that later. Let's open up this flap. So immediately tucked inside, we see is the scarf that everyone's been seeing online. It's very bright. Turn it over. Very loud in terms of color, but it's very cool nonetheless. Very much stand out, like if you're from Hogwarts or something. But it's very cool collectible to have. It looks well made from what I can tell, the way it was knitted. I don't think I'd ever wear it, but I mean I'd like to, but it doesn't really go with what I wear. So unfortunately it's gonna stay the way it is for now. Here we have the treasure box. One of the big items that everyone was talking about that this was coming with, and you know, it's interesting that it comes in another box within a box. Let's see how it looks inside. Everything is nicely wrapped and packaged and bubble wrapped, and it's actually rather large. There's a card that fell out, and let's see, I guess it just gives information about it. Let's open it up, and it looks really beautiful. I mean, it's well made for, you know, plastic. Very detailed. You open it up, and you can see this is where the sound would come from. You just have to pull the tab, which we're going to do right now. Oh. Oh, you just gotta love that sound, right? It's probably the best sound ever. Yeah, so it looks gorgeous. You could store a lot of things in there. Oh, yeah. Well, you can store a couple of things in there. You can't store the game in there. Maybe you could store DS stuff or something smaller. I'm gonna put this to the side. Here we have the smaller Zelda Hyrule Warriors Triforce clock that we all saw. It's actually a lot smaller than I expected it to be. Let's pull it out. But it's actually pretty hefty. I mean, I thought initially from the pictures it was going to be plastic, but it's actually metal. It's really nice. You can see it's actually segmented into 3 pieces of Triforce, of the Triforce. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's got a little stand and everything. Let's just take it out of the bag. If I could find where it opens. Oh, there's some tape. And here we go. This is gonna get ripped up, but that's okay because it's all staying in my collection, never to be sold. Here you go. Looks beautiful. Lots of reflection, so it'll definitely wake you up if you put it by the window. Easy enough. I mean, it's decent for what it is. At least it's metal, and well, it tells the time, right? That's all you need from a clock. All right, and lastly, a really nice hardcover book. I mean, look at this gloss. Beautifully done. The compass, right? Oh, it looks like a compass at first. Let's see. Oh. The Master Sword. Let's flip through it really quick. So you get to see all the enemies, and I guess it's just an art book of the game itself. Very cool. There's Alphos. Stolf's children. Oh, and here's like the art that everyone's heard about. That said that originally at one point that they drew Link as a woman, which is actually really cool. The art itself looks really great. I've always been okay with the fact that if they ever made a Zelda game where Link is actually the female and Zelda is male, that's cool too. But yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff. It's a lot of already pre-rendered stuff for the most part. A lot of them, the model's already done here in this art book. But it's still cool nonetheless. Very cool to see all the weapons and styles, like all the different staffs for Impa. That's cool. Ganon's versions. Oh, they do show some of his art up here, which is cool. Sia, right? Sia, I forgot. I don't know how they pronounce her name. Of course, Lana in her book. Another new character made just for the game. She looks really interesting. Zelda, and of course Link. Get some story in here too, or at least some background information. Yeah, because it says prologue, so. Overall, a very cool book and addition to the collector set. I actually imported this from Amazon, which is, it was actually the cheapest place there. Why go through anywhere else? You just buy it through Amazon. And of course, I have to find some way to get it shipped here, but that's why you have family in Japan sometimes. That's it for the Zelda Hyrule Warriors treasure box unboxing. If you were lucky enough to get one of these, then you are in possession of something very, very cool and unique that for some reason no one else can get. Granted, this is also being, I believe, made or sponsored by Game City, who probably fronted the cash to make this special edition. Kind of like how Game UK produces those special edition add-ons for the pre-orders, like a Professor Layton wallet or the Yoshi egg that came with the newest Yoshi 3DS. So it makes sense that we probably wouldn't get this. But the scarf is coming to Europe, and we're just getting DLC for Ganon here in the US. Wow. Well, hey, that's why we have these opportunities to import. And I suggest you do so too if you're a big fan of Zelda. The only gripe I might have with this overall is this box that it came in. This is what it shipped in, besides the Amazon box. It's kind of plain, but everything else fit in here. Every other little box has, nice details. Like it's consistent throughout the entire set. I mean, it also kind of goes together. It would have been nice if it was a color box instead, and maybe something glossier. But, I mean, I'm not complaining. It looks awesome. And, yeah, huge scarf. So, Hyrule Warriors, I played it at E3. It's a lot of fun. I didn't get to try all the characters, but I know it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't play this one, but this is actually, I believe, my third Zelda from Japan. So I have a couple other ones that I've imported in the past, retro games. So I'm just gonna put it up in the collection and keep it there. Hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and have a good week.